Hello everyone, welcome to Haley Moon Tarot. This is a timeless love reading for anybody who stumbles across this. This is for absolutely everybody, and I'm going to ask the question, why your love interest, your person, is not reaching out. Why are they not talking to you? There we go. Wow, okay. Person might be a little afraid of taking a risk, or they feel like you've put this behind and moved on. Maybe there's this person, maybe you've moved away to avoid a disaster, but I feel like this is an energy where I think this person was afraid to take a risk. I think they moved away to avoid a disaster, avoid being hurt. May have been a third party. This person maybe feels as well that you're putting them behind and you're moving on. Okay, maybe even some of you maybe have even relocated. So that's an interesting energy. So I do feel there's a little bit of fear of taking a risk. This person was afraid to take some kind of a risk. And I think they feel that you've kind of moved on. You've gone off with another person, moved away, taking the things that you've learned with you. But I do see that Three of Swords energy. I feel like this person is... Yeah, so there's definitely was some kind of painful ending. It's a healing energy. This person's kind of holding back, maybe taking a little bit of a break. I feel as though this person's releasing something here after this ending. It's been this period of healing. Maybe they feel like you've gone off. Like, that's what I feel. It's two scenarios, definitely, where they're afraid to take a risk, afraid to take a leap of faith to offer you that cup. And because of that, you may have moved on. Okay, so this is what they're thinking. Five of Swords, yeah. Some trust issues, definitely. I'm not so sure if this person didn't trust you or there's just trust issues overall. There may have been some kind of a miscommunication. This person may come towards you to try to make peace. Maybe they're worried that you won't trust them as well, because I definitely see that. Somebody was afraid to take a risk. So they moved away to avoid a disaster. And I do feel there may have even been a miscommunication revolving around trust issues. Yeah, so this is definitely a single person. Maybe you didn't trust this person was single. This is someone who generally sticks to themselves, keeps a lot of things to themselves. Yeah, I think this person, one of you has definitely moved on here, or they're thinking that you turned your back. But I think we got two single people in the center here. There's a lack of trust. This is two people who stick to themselves, focus on themselves. Two people who have everything they need but love, you see. This is somebody who keeps walking away. This could be yourself. Maybe you just walk away because you don't trust. Maybe that the person is single. Okay. Could be somebody who they're scared to take a leap of faith. Maybe even a fear of commitment here. So we have the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Four of Cups, and we have the World. So there is some kind of change. This person feels you've moved on. There's some kind of rejection. Maybe they rejected you. I feel this person was very unsure too. And what I feel is whether they wanted to stay single. See, they were afraid to take a risk. So now they feel like you've kind of put this behind and you've probably moved on. I feel this is someone who, there was definitely some kind of ending. It was painful. I definitely see that. More than likely for both of you. This person is definitely in pain too, but it has to do with some kind of fear. Fear of commitment, fear that if they come towards you, you'll just walk away. It could be someone who has a fear of abandonment as well. But I feel with this Four of Swords, this is someone who's kind of holding back. They were maybe kind of pinned down by their fears, afraid to offer you this cup. They feel maybe you've gone on. So they're thinking about all this energy here. And I feel as though this person with the Seven of Pentacles, yeah, they weren't really invested. Maybe they came towards you. There may have been some kind of miscommunication. This is somebody who's taking something that they've learned that resonates. There's something here that you took from something that they said that made you not trust them. And I feel like there was trust issues in the center here, both of you. I feel there was a need for better communication as well. But with the Seven of Pentacles, this is about not investing. Somebody's not so sure. Maybe you weren't sure they were really invested with this miscommunication. Something that they said. So I feel as though maybe this person decided to walk away. Some of you definitely have kind of moved on. You're taking the things that you've learned and you're moving on. But I feel this energy. This is someone who's kind of stuck and a little emotionally drained. They weren't sure what to do or what to say. So there is this world energy, this moving on. Something is evolving though. And I feel as though this person, yeah, see, they're not talking. This person is definitely not reaching out. They're not talking, I feel. There's a lack of reciprocity. Maybe you felt what they were offering you wasn't good enough. You didn't trust something that they said. Maybe they just wanted to be single. But there's an energy of not being sure. So there was a lack of being sure what this person actually wanted, okay, is what I feel. So there's a lack of reciprocity. And I actually feel there's something to do with the way you were talking back and forth. And I feel like this person, they didn't give you enough of something. That's why I feel a miscommunication here. I do think this person wants to come towards you and make peace. They're trying to learn something, okay? They've been doing a lot of thinking, but I do feel that they've been on a break. This person definitely held back here. They held back something. This is someone who's definitely, I feel, maybe a little bit of introverted energy. Someone who has everything but love. This is someone who wants to keep everything they work for to themselves. There may have even been some kind of deception. Maybe you felt deceived by this person. I feel this person, I'm going to tell you, I feel they have, there's a little fear if they were to come back towards you that you would reject them, because I feel they want to come back around. They want to reach out, but they're afraid to. Okay, they're afraid that you've moved on, and I feel like that would hurt if they came back around. You see how that energy is when you have that world energy like that. So they feel like you've kind of moved on. They want to reach out. I also feel there was a lack of something here with the Six of Pentacles. There was a level of unsurety, or something wasn't good enough. Maybe you reached out to them and they rejected you, so you decided to move on, or vice versa. But I think this person wants to reach out. They're not sure how you feel though, and that's what I feel. There's something that needed to be shared, reciprocated back and forth, that wasn't. And it's due to fear of taking a risk, taking a leap of faith. Some of you may have, with that Fool energy, decided to just put this behind and move on. But there's that healing energy. I think this person, there's, a little bit of a break in love, kind of holding back, clearing out negative energy. This person may have just ended something and didn't tell you. Maybe they didn't communicate that clearly, that they weren't completely healed before they started something. So definitely something there. Tell me about this Ten of Swords energy. What happened here? What happened to end this so painfully? What happened? I think they feel it's over. Yeah, they didn't share their feelings. They were afraid to reciprocate and offer you that cup. You see, this person was holding back. I think they were still focused on something from their past that they weren't completely over. Yeah, some kind of fears, hiding their feelings, hiding their emotions, keeping things to themselves. They were keeping something a secret here. I don't think they were over something. I feel as what happened is this person came towards you, some of you, definitely, and started something. But they weren't focused on you the way they should have been. And that's where I feel, because of something either that happened to them in the past, or they were still focused on it. They were still in love with somebody. That they were, they may have kept it a secret, fears, emotions. I see some delusion, some miscommunication here, definitely. Tell me about this Four of Swords. Yeah, so there was definitely, see that temptation. This person was definitely tempted. They may have been tempted by someone from their past too and decided to go for it. It's possible. But I feel as though this person's holding back here. They're clearing out something negative, healing, kind of waiting for things to clear up. I feel they will probably come back around and reach out, but I do feel they will be breadcrumbing because of fear. Okay, this person's afraid of being hurt. I'm going to tell you, I feel they were hurt badly in the past. They kept it to themselves. Something ended painful and they were still focused on it. I don't think this person was completely healed. It's like they took a risk and started something. Yeah, see, something to do with their past. You see, this person feels that you've gone, though, that you've kind of moved on. I think they want to reach out. They're afraid you'll reject them, that you won't trust them. I do feel they have trust issues when it comes to everything that they've worked for, because they have everything they need. So there's definitely something there. But I feel this could be someone who had a painful ending. Could have been something to do with family. There may have been children involved. I feel that this person kind of misses you. They're reminiscing. They're reflecting on this past. I think this person was reflecting on their past too much. I don't think they were over and completely healed. I feel they took a risk to reach out to you. I don't think they'd completely put the past behind, but because this world energy, they now feel you've gone off, that you may no longer reciprocate. Some time may have gone by that you may not feel the same. I think there was a need for more communication, better communication here. Five of Swords. Why is this here? What happened here with this Five of Swords? There we go. Yeah, this person's holding on to something here. Looking at all the details, this person was very stuck, trying to hold on to their money. They may have manipulated a little bit, possibly, or they didn't trust you. Maybe they felt you were holding on to them for money, so they're kind of in protective mode, is what I feel is happening. So they held back to protect themselves. This person is looking at the details. I do feel they are kind of reflecting. They're reminiscing. I do think you're in this person's thoughts. I feel this is someone who walks away, unsure of being, this is someone who's kind of in that single mode, but they're protecting themselves. I feel this person was worried that you were holding on to them for money. There was some kind of manipulation, or there was some trust issues that this person has, maybe because of something that happened in their past. You see that temptation, that risk, that leap of faith? I think they were tempted by another person that may have come back around as well for some of you. Tell me about the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, see, they're looking back at their past, all the hard work, everything they worked for. I feel this is someone who may have a fear of abandonment, somebody who may have been rejected by someone, abandoned by somebody. Or that's a fear of someone holding on to someone for money. But they're looking at that. See, they're reflecting on this past energy. This person feels that you've given up. So I feel like what you have is someone who's given up on love. But they're looking back at this, you see. They're looking back at all this hard work, everything they've worked for. Wow, this is interesting the way this turns. Tell me about the Eight of Cups. Why is this here? There we go. Yeah, so this person's definitely manifesting something. They're learning something from this experience. They actually have all the tools they need. They have everything that they need to actually come towards you and make peace. You see, they're learning something here, I feel. But I also feel some of you are as well. Eight of Cups, moving towards emotional fulfillment. This person's kind of reflecting on something. I don't think they really want to give up, but I feel there's a point here where this person held back. It's sort of someone who gave up on love because of a past hurt, fears, fear of abandonment, trust issues. They were keeping something a secret. What could this secret be? Let's dig into that a little bit more. What is this secret? Yeah, change. This person may be afraid of change. Person may just have a fear of change, or maybe they have a fear you've changed your mind. I do think they want to reach out. I feel they definitely are very tempted to. Could be yourself at times tempted to reach out, but maybe there's that fear of rejection. You both may be feeling that. Maybe they only offered one cup because they weren't sure you were going to feel the same about them. I feel like you got a person who has really been hurt. I feel quite badly to do in the past. They were either abandoned by somebody they were holding on to. This person's definitely holding on to trust issues. I think they recognize it. I feel that they are realizing they have all the tools they need. I feel like you're manifesting each other here. I feel like there's you're still in each other's energy. There's definitely a connection. This person maybe feel like you're making the choice to move on to another person, or you feel that way about them too, because I see that manifesting. This is having all the tools, all the information, everything you need before you move forward. See, this person wasn't ready. I feel they just weren't ready. I don't think they had healed, and I feel they were very tempted by you. So they may have taken that little bit of a risk to come towards you, but I don't think they'd put their past behind, whatever it is. And I feel they have a fear of change, but I think that fear of change is, see that world turning around? They're coming back around. This person is going to come back around. Something is evolving and changing with this person. I definitely see a transition energy where they're realizing they actually have everything they need. But I'm going to tell you that change is affecting yourself. If they come towards you, you may not want to take this risk with this person, because I definitely see an energy of putting back, kind of giving up. Some of you may be feeling with this energy. This is affecting both people in the middle, the heart of the reading. Maybe some of you are feeling like giving up. You're in protective mode. You kind of have what you need, but I still see that manifesting energy. Very interesting energy here. Some of you may be moving towards another person, but I feel you're going to take the lessons you've learned from this past. But I think they do. I think this person needs to reflect on their past. I do. I feel like they need to go through this. It's something they need to learn to put behind if they want to move towards somebody successfully. This is someone quite stuck, quite protective, and I do feel money is definitely an issue because they have what they need. They've worked hard. They're afraid that if they come towards you and they connect and you manifest this together, to come together, that you may abandon them. And I think they have a fear of abandonment. Tell me about the Seven of Pentacles. Why is this here? Yeah, so they definitely see you as someone who's not focused on them anymore. They see you as very attractive. I see some strong Aries energy here. Now that doesn't mean this is all for Aries. What it really means is it's somebody who's not focused. They weren't focused on you. Okay, there's something here where they offered you something, it wasn't good enough. It's sort of an energy of trying to change your focus. You're seeing they're not putting all their focus on you. You may have actually realized this person was still focused on someone from the past. So I do feel like you are going to get a communication. I feel there was something that was communicated at some point too, where you looked at it very carefully. You didn't feel they were invested in you. Something wasn't good enough. If you get a communication, take your time, okay? Make sure all the details, everything is there, because there's something missing in what they were communicating, or there was something in something that they said to you that made you possibly kind of change here. But I feel this person's coming back around. I do think there is a fear of rejection, that you are, some of you, there could be sort of distant communication, distancing yourselves from each other. But I feel, yeah, I feel like this is somebody who definitely was not focused on you how they should. And I feel as though that's an energy too. They may have been focused on someone who wasn't focused on them as well, you see. Someone who was breadcrumbing them. Someone tempted them. So there's this energy of this single person. Yeah, there's something here, right? Where, see, I said there's two single people in this reading. Two people who have everything they need but love. But there's trust issues. And I feel there's a miscommunication. There's something that was missed in the communication, or something that you're holding on to that you may still think about. So I do see this Nine of Pentacles, you know, looking out for yourself, taking care of yourself. You're not so sure this person's focused on you. So yeah, and I think what we have is a person who's definitely afraid of commitment. They kind of someone who's given up on love. And I do see that message where some of you kind of feel that way, or at least given up on this person, trying to put it behind, taking your lessons to move towards someone else. But I actually feel this person will reach out. So tell me about the world. What is evolving and changing here? So yeah, this is somebody who's coming back around. So one thing I feel that's changing is not repeating mistakes of the past. So I do feel this person is thinking about this. They're kind of trapped. I feel this is someone who has somebody here they kept focusing on, you see. Somebody who was coming back around to them. And I think they were tempted by this person. And I feel they were tempted by you to begin with. They offered that cup. They started something, but they weren't ready. So I feel this is somebody who's definitely coming forward. They want to reach out. They're not sure if you're going to reciprocate. I feel as though with this Eight of Swords energy, this person's feeling kind of trapped, kind of stuck. This is a situation where they need to break free, okay? But they have a fear. Some of you, there's definitely been a third party. It doesn't mean this person was with somebody. I think they were still focused on them. I think this person was hurt in the past. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles. Why is this here? Yeah, so this person is definitely much more grounded. I feel there's someone who's making plans for the future, but you see, they're looking at that fear. They're looking at the situations to do with love. They're staying grounded and practical. This is someone who can be a little cautious as well. We have that King of Cups, somebody who's careful who they share their feelings with. This person kind of held back a little bit. Very much trapped in a past energy, somebody who keeps coming back around. But I do think they're going to. But I do think they're coming back much more grounded, definitely more financially stable. Maybe they felt they didn't have enough. Just enough for themselves, not enough to share, to commit to somebody. So they're looking at that energy. What is this King of Pentacles looking at? So they're definitely more stable. They're making plans. They're being much more sensible. I feel they want to reach out. I really feel this person wants to reach out. Yeah, they definitely want to reach out. They want to offer that seed, that communication. Ooh, they want to plant that seed. I feel that they're more stable, more reliable. I think this person knows they need to be more generous. They need to communicate clear. They need to give more. I do think they're aware of a miscommunication or trust issues, and even their own. I don't think you were trusting this person either. Or maybe they feel you weren't trusting them. So let's see with this beginnings. Why is this here with the beginnings? What is this leap of faith towards this new beginning? Yeah, this person's making a choice. Some of you felt this person had other options. It's possible, like I say, with the world in this beginning and in the end here, this turning around, this change. I feel that, I really feel that this person is afraid to take that leap, but they need to make a decision. They need to leave something in the past. I feel there was definitely some kind of confusion in a communication. See, confusing communication, looking at the possibilities. Some of you have just gone off to seek out other options, but I really feel with this stuck energy, some of you are refusing to budge too with this person because of the trust issues. I don't know why there's this trust issues, but I do feel it's at least their past. It could be yourself as well. Yeah, there's definitely something to do with the communication. That's something that was said. Okay, it's looking at all the details of this communication. This is an energy. They feel that you've given up and you've moved on. This person definitely does, but I think they're thinking about reaching out towards you. I do feel there's definitely something that was said that you're holding on to, some kind of a miscommunication. If you are holding on to past text messages, things like that, take a look at them. There may be something in there, something that made you feel, you know, this person rejected you. Why they rejected, okay, or this unsure. Somebody was unsure, and I do feel there's some, definitely, this person hasn't stopped thinking about you. I feel they're emotionally drained. I feel they're now breaking free from this energy because that change has happened. I feel this person's gone through a lot of change. Okay, they're looking at their fears. I do think there's emotions here. I think maybe they weren't sure how you felt about them. Like I said before, that lack of reciprocity, lack of sharing equally, both of you giving equal amount of information. I mean, it doesn't have to be equal, but I think you get the gist. It's two people reciprocating back and forth, not repeating the mistakes of the past. There's something to do with this person breaking free. Tell me about this Six of Swords energy. Yeah, so it's moving towards emotional fulfillment. So I do think this person's coming towards you. I think they're learning something. It's possible they've held on to the messages, communication. Could be voicemails, emails, text messages. They're looking at it. See, they're reflecting on it. I don't think this person has given up. I think they feel you have. I think they're just very slow. I think they're definitely more financially stable. Yeah, they're ready to take that leap of faith. I feel eventually they will. But you see, they feel like you've gone off. They're afraid if they reach out to you, their fear is that you've moved on. And I do feel this person wants to come back around. I think they were trapped in the past. See, afraid of a little bit of fear of change too. For some of you, it's just a fear of change, or that you've changed your mind. You won't feel the same if they do come. Wow, this reading's crazy. Tell me about the Three of Swords energy. Yeah, this is about stability. Two people having each other's back, looking out for each other's best interest. I think this person's ready to take a leap. I feel as though they don't want to give up, but they feel you have, and that's why they're not reaching out. I do feel they're going to be tempted. In fact, maybe some of you have been tempted to reach out, but I feel as though you're kind of staying stuck. You're refusing to budge, a lot of you. I do think this person is a little bit stubborn. I do think that they're holding on to trust issues. Maybe, like I said, they may feel you were holding on to them for money. I see a King of Pentacles, somebody financially stable, someone who's planning for the future. But I do think they're going to reach out. They're going to take this leap of faith. They're just a little bit, they're scared of being hurt. They're scared that you moved on. There'll be another person if they come back around. And this is what they think about. See, they're trapped in their head here. So someone who knows not to repeat mistakes of the past as well. So they're kind of going through those motions. Yeah, they're thinking about going down this path. Teamwork, cooperation, compromise, but they feel like you've chosen another path. You've moved on. So somebody here, see, that's that offer. There's that seed. It's funny how that shows up. Four of Pentacles is stuck energy. So always that pentacle on the top. There's something that's keeping this stuck, and it's trust issues, you see. And then when this person comes forward and they offer you this pentacle, they offer you this seed, something solid, reliable, then it's a Three of Pentacles. Things start to flow. They know what they need to do. This person knows, but I think they're afraid that you've already moved on. That's why they're holding back. I think this person's afraid to be hurt, that you won't feel the same, or you won't be interested, that you have another person. They do need to take this leap, though. They do. They need to take this risk. It's risky. I feel this person's ready to leave something in the past and to go down this path. They're grounded, more practical. Maybe they were saving money. They only had enough for themselves. Maybe they just weren't ready. Because I feel this is somebody who is definitely saving money, holding back. Wow. Just want to go over the Seven of Cups. Why is the Seven of Cups here? Why is this here? Why is the Seven of Cups energy here? For why they're not reaching out, why they're not talking. Yeah, so they are definitely afraid to sacrifice something, you see. This is someone who's afraid to sacrifice everything they worked for. I think this person's ready to take a leap, though. I do. I feel they're going to come back around. For some of you, I wish all of you. I think this is someone who needs to leave their past in the past if they want to move forward towards something more successful. And I do think they're going to have to give up any other options, but I feel there was a lot of confusion about this sacrifice energy. I think it's a self-sabotage as well. I usually see that as more sabotage, where somebody won't give All right, they hold back, they're stubborn, they're protecting themselves, and they have a tendency to self-sabotage. They may actually have a bit of a history of that in the past, but I think they're looking at it all. Tell me about this Nine of Staves, Nine of Wands energy. Why this person's not reaching out. Why this person's not reaching out. They're in their head thinking. You see, this person's trying to learn something here about themselves, about their past. I feel they're very much in their head. I do feel this person is quite strategic, very logical, okay? They think with their head, not their heart, you see. They definitely think with their head, not their heart. They're looking back at all this energy, being stuck, being stubborn, like what's holding them back. Fear. Fear of being manipulated. Maybe they were manipulated by somebody in the past that they gave a lot to. Maybe they took a risk with somebody and it didn't work out. You see, that world, that change. This reading is just, like I say, it goes in kind of circles because of this energy. So, wow, yeah. So there is definitely a cycle ending, you see. This person's definitely been taking a break. I feel they're clearing out something negative and healing before they come back because they want things to go in their favor. And I'm on that next layer. So I feel you're going to hear from this person. I think this person is what they're going to do, what they're going to reciprocate and give you is they're going to start doing sweet things. They're going to start doing nice things. They may give you sentimental gifts. I feel this person is definitely letting go of something. It could have been the mother of their children or something too, you know. Like something may have ended very painfully for this person. They may have offered that cup to somebody and it could have been someone who had other options, but it's possible they had other options as well. They may have just been confused and not sure. For a lot of you, I feel the strongest energy is somebody who was still focused on someone they ended things with, who came back around towards them. And they got tempted, so, and I think they went for it, they sabotaged. This person sabotaged this connection. I feel they may have that energy of self-sabotage. I do think they're very much up in their head thinking, and I do think they're emotionally drained. I think this is someone who's kind of trying to make a decision whether they want to just stay single or should, right? Let's go to trapped in the single life. This is someone who has everything but love. You see how there's some change, there's some kind of transformation of the way they see themselves, their past. The situation between the two of you. Tell me about this Two of Cups. Tell me about this Two of Cups. Yeah, so this person's definitely, see, they're traveling into their past or what happened between you or relationships before you. There's some kind of movement. So before this person moves towards you, they need to let go of their past. They need to end that cycle. And I think this person realized that this is why they're holding back too. They're healing and releasing. I think they're not going to repeat mistakes of the past. They know they need to make sure that they're healed, that whatever it is they're dealing with, there could be all kinds of things going on, right? This person's definitely protecting themselves and their money, okay? They're definitely stuck and definitely stubborn. And maybe they are reflecting, maybe they were a little bit selfish as well. There's a lot of energy here, things that they're learning about themselves. They actually are realizing they have all the tools they need. And they have everything they need but love. So, I see emotional fulfillment here. This person's thinking about their feelings, emotions, their future, about taking this leap. Tell me about the Ten of Cups. Yeah, there's definitely someone who was very in control of their emotions, you see. They lost control of their feelings. They likely moved away from you, or, you know, you moved away from them. This is someone who is now very much in control of their feelings. I feel this is someone who is used to being in control as well. It could be a business owner or somebody. They're definitely someone financially stable. If they were not before, they certainly are now. Maybe they didn't feel they were prepared. Maybe they got into a relationship in the past before they had enough money. Things didn't go well. It may have ended painfully. But I feel with the Power card, this person's using all the power they have to come towards you. And I do feel they're going to reach out. But I'm going to be honest, I see some of you not so sure if you trust them. Some of you are also going through that energy where you kind of in single mode, you're not so sure now. because you've also gone through a change. So, but I think you're going to go for it, because I think this person's going to offer you something very solid. I do feel, yeah, they're going to offer you. See, this is something that can grow and blossom, because we have that beautiful earth energy, that's solid, that's the seed that's planted, and this is the water that makes it grow, the emotion. So I actually feel this person's going to come in. They are still who they are, okay? They're not somebody who's emotionally out there. They have a little bit of fear of being open emotionally, because they've been manipulated before when they fell in love with somebody else. They may have even manipulated you at some point, but they're thinking about that, okay? They're traveling into their mind, into their past, into their memories. They have sweet memories of you. I feel this person's definitely reminiscing, huge reminiscing energy. So, yeah, they're going to take this leap of faith. They're going to take a risk. I think this person's ready for this new beginning. It all depends on the path they're on, okay, who they are, what's really going on. But I do think they're ready to cooperate and compromise. They see you as a partner, someone very creative. They see you as someone they can build with. And I actually think there's something here about two people tearing each other down. Maybe that's what happened in their past relationship. There was rejection, stubbornness, refusing to see, two people who tear each other down. So this is an energy you may be looking at, making sure they are a partner, they have your best interest. Maybe at some point here you didn't feel they did because of a communication. This is a past communication where I feel there was a lack of investment. There was something there. So I feel like you were very focused on it. You focused on it a lot, maybe too much. Maybe that's what, kind of kept you stuck if you're the one that walked away. But I'm feeling some really positive energy. I'm going to grab some outcome cards here and wrap this up. So I do feel they're going to head your way. It may take this person a long time. Maybe it may actually be too late when this person comes in. And that's what their fear is, that it's too late. You've already moved on. You've made a choice maybe with another person. And that's why they still haven't offered you anything. So, wow. They're gonna, though. I do feel they'll take that leap. Yeah, see, they're gonna offer you something. It's very tempting. Yeah, there's some kind of a transformation. You're going to be tempted by this person. Some of you are going to have changed your mind. You'll have ended this and moved on. But you see, this temptation is what's going to create the transformation. And I feel, yeah, things are a little murky, a little confusing. But I feel is what you need to do is just let it transform before you take that leap of faith with this person. So I do see commitment in marriage. I see this person coming in to make things right, to try to do the right thing. They may have done this for you. They may have decided to hold back for you because somebody came back around to them. They may have actually been protecting you. But I also feel they were protecting their money. They only had enough for themselves too. So there was something there they were very much in their head about. So that's interesting. So I do feel some of you is definitely there's this a little bit of a risk here involved, but I do feel there's a need to release. There's that releasing old relationship baggage. You see, this person was holding on to a lot of baggage. I feel as though they'd almost given up on love. Very close, and now they feel like you may have given up on them. So we have the Star, releasing, purging. I feel this person's going to reach out. They're going to make a decision. But in the end, it's your decision. It all has to do is if they come towards you changed. This is an energy of not repeating mistakes of the past. I actually feel like this is them changing, not repeating. They're ready to kind of go with the flow and let this evolve. I feel as though you may just kind of wait and see what happens when you hear from this person. I'm not advising anyone to stay stuck and wait for somebody you haven't heard from in a long time. Okay, that's not the purpose of this reading. You have to decide if you want to let go and move on to something better. It's your decision. It definitely looks like a reconciliation could happen, but I would not wait. I would definitely keep my options open. Okay, don't sacrifice other options, other chances to meet somebody else. So I do see a possible choice here where you may have to make that decision. And some of you are just single. You're just focused on yourself, taking care of yourself, and you're looking out for number one. You see? You're also gone through some changes here. So there's something that you may be creating, doing, that you're investing in. You may not even be that focused on this person, and that's what they're concerned about, that you're not focused on them. Maybe you were the one that always reached out to this person, but I don't think you will. I feel you've been tempted maybe at times. I think they're tempted too as well, but I think this person knows darn well they need to heal. They need to let go of this energy. They need to get this other person out of their head. They need to accept change, okay? They need to be accepting of it. This is that stuck. They need to offer that panicle to you. So, wow. One more card. What's the outcome of this situation? It's your decision, okay? Yeah, some of you aren't going to be sure. I feel some of you aren't going to be sure, okay, about this person. How you feel about them when they come in. I feel if you have two people and they come back around, and this is what I'm seeing, and I know this is the last thing anyone wants to see, you may actually have another connection by the time this person comes around. You may have to decide who's right for you, who's not, and reject somebody. You may reject them, and I think this person's aware of that. They see the possibility if they come back around, you may already have another person around you. So that's where this is going to go, is to make a decision. Some of you will not be sure, okay? But I do feel there is a connection. There is definitely some kind of soulmate connection, this bond. But it's a choice between two people. You have someone here. You'll have to make the decision about who's good enough, who's the right person. And I do feel that you're going to be very tempted by them. So it'll be up to you. I'm wishing you the best in this situation, all you viewers. So this is food for thought. Yeah, it's about reciprocity. Some of you aren't so sure if you want to talk to this person, if they reach out, if you want to give anymore. And but I do think that this person is just kind of waiting for the right time. They're waiting for the right opportunity. Now I wonder if this person, maybe the timing wasn't right too. I just realized that here. There's the Seven of Pentacles is, the timing's not right. They weren't ready to invest. They needed to look out for himself. So maybe they rejected you because of this. Or just stopped talking, or started breadcrumbing until, the communication became more and more distant by the looks of this. This person was trying very hard to control their emotions. This is someone who does not like to control, or pardon me, doesn't like to lose control, okay? They're not used to putting all their feelings out there. But there it is. Yeah, this is that seed. I think they're coming. They're headed in towards you. I feel they're sorting something out. Things are starting to speed up. So there you go. All right. But it's up to you if you want to talk to this person. Some of you may have other people who are reaching out. Okay. You may not want to give. You'll need to make that choice. So some of you may reject them for another person. But I think mostly with this down here, this Three of Swords, that's their fear. All right, that they reach out, you see, and that you're going to say no, or that you have another person. So this is someone who definitely is an overthinker. They're trapped in their head, trapped in their thoughts. They need to break free from this, all right? They need to learn to go with the flow. So, all right, everyone, I wish you the very best in this situation. So those of you, again, I'm going to remind you, please don't sit and wait for someone you haven't heard from for a long, long time. Please always keep your options open. Do not sacrifice yourself. Don't give up on love, okay? Because of this person. Don't let this hold you back from moving forward, from releasing the past yourself and moving, because everyone has more than one soulmate, okay? And your next soulmate could be the one. You just never know. But you're getting forewarned that they are heading in your direction, and it's going to come in very quickly out of the blue. Okay, so I wish you the best. Please take care of yourselves. Look out for yourself, number one, first and foremost. Bye for now.